which means join us in creating energy. With so much Genergy, it's me, Jenny McKinney. I'm here with you. How are you doing this week? Lots of crazy stuff this week, huh? Kind of seems like all of a sudden we're like in the Scooby-Doo episode where the mask gets pulled off of other people, right? Have you had that this week? Lots of people showing their true colors. Speaking of colors, there was a sale on Cyndi Lauper wigs, and I picked one up on sale. Just kidding. It was red and blue last week, so I lightened it. Couldn't get the blue out. Had to figure out what to do. Decided I'm going to be a mermaid or a peacock, depending if you like land or water things. Plus, I'm getting crow's feet, so I thought I'd put some glitter on those. Grab your juice. What are you drinking today? I have some clear liquid, calorie-free, refreshing vodka. Just kidding, just kidding. I told you we were going to talk to spirits. Wrong kind of spirit. Okay, so last week during my Juice with Jenny, Spirit made me say that we were going to chit chat this week live. So I do readings anyway. Hi, Tabitha Buddy. And so they made me say that we're going to do it live. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to have to set a timer. So the way that it's going to look or feel or how things happen for me is that the information comes in from over here. And yes, Tabitha, coffee and teal. Peacock. So the information is going to come from over here. There's nothing over here. That's where it just comes in for me. When I ask Spirit to come in, I have a boundary up where, just a few things can come in at a time. One, preferably. Two, if they're together. So we're going to see how this goes. So, that's not a cat call. That's little spirit bells. So, I just got a hot flash. Okay. So, give me 1 second. I'm just going to let them know that I'm ready, and then we're going to get to it. So, I'm just going to give information. If it pertains to you, great. If you don't know the person, that's okay too. They're here. And they might have a message for you, even though they're not connected to you. So, just 1 second. Okay, so, there is, actually, I probably knew they were coming together. That's why they made me say one or two people. There's a couple together. The lady coming in, she shared the name Meredith. So that could be either her name or a name associated to you or in the family. For somebody that would be in the living. So she shared Meredith. And she is showing me when she felt her best, which would be, and you might have a picture of this because I feel like she's showing me like a living picture where it would be a beach photo. She had brown hair that was kind of high. She would have had like larger glasses placed in her hair and a, like 50s, 60s two-piece bathing suit, super cute by the way, and she keeps like bebopping around, so I know she would have felt really, really good. She keeps touching her stomach, so I feel like she would have been working on her physique, because she's very proud of that, and she's sharing that she would have had 2 children. And I feel like that's why she's showing me her flat stomach, because she's very proud of how flat it was after she had children. There's a gentleman there with her. He is, I would say, quite a bit taller than her. She's telling me she was 5'7", and he was around 6 foot to 6'1". Darker hair. Kind of funny. I haven't wore this button-up shirt in a while, but I feel like he would have had like a button-up shirt that would have had I want to say colors in it, like obviously, hello, colors, but it would have been certain colors that he liked, like browns, yellows, black stripes in it, plaids, um, and that's kind of his style. And then he had like cool sunglasses. Um, it's really making me feel like this is somebody's parents that are coming in. Uh, they're sharing too that they would have taken um, road trips. They had a older 50s, 60s vehicle. I know that probably because it was the time. Um, and if any of this resonates, feel free to put that in the comments and share. Or if you know somebody of this, maybe it's your like your aunt and uncle or anything like that too. Feel free to share. Um, they're sharing. They would have had family functions. They would have went to picnics. They love being outside. There is the dad is showing me that he would have been a smoker at one time. He's telling me he quit later. Um, actually, he's making me feel like he would have had some breathing problems later because I can feel how heavy his chest is. Um, oh, we just fast forwarded. Okay, so now he's showing me he would have been in a hospital bed, but it's not necessarily like in a hospital. Um, so at the end, or at some point he would have known, hi Constance, good to see you, girl. He would have known that he needed some extra help, but he also needed to rest. And he was not regretful of any choices that he made in life. um he's also making me feel like his wife left before him, and I can feel he would have had a broken heart too. Um, in this hospital bed, his family is they're coming in and going. And then you're talking about memories, like to make him laugh and show him funny videos and just talk about good times and different things in your life that are going on. This okay, so I'm just asking him like when he would have left uh, the Earth, and it feels recent. And when I say recent, this feels like in the within the past 10 years because he just showed me like a well, it looked like a ruler to me, but it was like a year ruler, which I've never seen before. But he went like this, and it had a 10, so it feels like within the past 10 years he would have left. Um, but people thought that he left, and the doctors said he had like a lung issue, like lung cancer, COPD, something like that, because I can feel it's like real heavy in there. But he passed from a broken heart. He wanted to be with his wife. So just to recap real quick, if you're coming in, there was a lady named Meredith. She shared the name Meredith. Doesn't necessarily mean it's her name, just a name associated to her. She had her husband with her. This would be like 50s, 60s people. Um, not age, the era, the years that they're showing me. Um, and I'm just asking them about their marriage. So it's interesting because I can see them like dancing in the kitchen and just being so in love and just really like best friends their whole life. Um, they're sharing too. They would have met at like a ice cream parlor, um, or like a general store that would have had ice cream. Because I can see them standing like on the counter, like, oh, what kind of ice cream are you getting? That's more her, not him, right? And he had a yellow shirt on. A yellow shirt. So I feel like too, if any of this resonates, this would be, if you didn't know this specifically, you may have found photos of this for these people. So let me see what they want to share here for either anybody listening or for their family here. Oh gosh, okay. Um oh, this is just so cute. So they're literally they wanted to say that they're still dancing together. I feel like dancing and being together like physically would have been very important to them and they would have taught their family to hug and that's their message. For anybody here is that we all need physical touch and that we need to hug more, which is interesting because they keep telling me uh so when I get excited, I arm squeeze, but that's actually like a way of like physically connecting with people that I'm excited to be with. Um, Also, if I don't do that, then probably not excited to be there with you. But they're just sharing too. You know, we all need physical touch, and especially right now, where like hug your kids, hug your friends, tell those people that you love them because you really just never know, right? There are a lot of people that are leaving the earth at this moment. um it just seems like an easy checkout almost. So yeah, so that was their message. Hi Kimmy. That's their message, is to share your love, right? Share your heart. And really, if they're also sharing too, because I can see them. So they're standing here, and it's funny because they're like, bup, 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 bup. But they're also sharing too that when you hold those memories. So let's say if you're in a funk, right? Like you're having a hard time, like you're sick of social media, you're sick of all the things. Maybe you're even in a depression. To pull you out of those things, find pictures, find memories, tap into the good things, watch a funny movie. Like there's different things that you can do to raise your vibration to get out of that. And not saying it's wrong to be there. Like if you need to be there, then you can be there. But as a safety precaution, you don't want to stay there, right? So if you're needing something to pull you out of there, they're saying like dance in the kitchen, turn on some music, be silly, dance outside, let your neighbors think you're crazy. That's okay too. Yes. Yes, Kim, hugging equals love. I love that. And not enough people are hugged. There's times where like, is that weird to hug your friends when you leave? No, absolutely not. If you have not done it before, do it now. And if they think it's weird, that's okay too. What is it like hugging for like? I think that the scientific study is that people need at least like 15 hugs a day just to survive. Just to survive. We're not even surviving if we're not doing that. I mean, even if you aren't hugging somebody else, hug yourself. Ooh, I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, my ears ringing so loud right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell them thank you. If those people resonate with you, great. Feel free to put it here. It might be for somebody later. That's okay too. And it might just be for them to share their message. Okay. All right, let's do it again. Oops, normally I set a timer. I did not set a timer that time. It's like a time warp when I'm talking to Spirit. Oh, if you missed it at the beginning, I said I was drinking vodka because it was time to chat with spirits. Just kidding, I don't drink. Okay, so I'm going to tell them thank you. I'm going to cut this, and then we're going to have somebody else come in, okay? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so, hi, Mom. Uh, okay, this gentleman, he's coming in, he's younger. And when I say younger, which is funny because I was like, well, how old are you? And just to share an age, just to kind of get the conversation going. And it's funny because he's like 35, 47. 35, 47. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a lucky number. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe it's lottery numbers. um, Okay, so he's given that number 35 and 47, so that may be significant to you. Maybe it's your age and his age. Uh okay, let me Let me find out what else. He's laughing so hard. He has an amazing laugh. So he's making me feel like um, this would have been he's an uncle because he's given me my uncle energy because my uncle and I were like 11 years apart. So I feel like he would have been an uncle, but in age, oh, well, 35, 47, you would have only been 12 years apart. Um, he's an uncle, but this feels like more like you would have grown up like cousins because you were closer. He's tall, thin, brown hair, pushed out of the way, and every time he laughs, like his hair would move, and there's something about his hair that he keeps laughing about. Um, he would have had longer hair when he was younger, and then he's showing me pictures when you and your family would be laughing about how long his hair actually was. So he's making me feel back like 70s, 80s ish, like long hair, and then now his hair is shorter and thinner. So he's laughing about that. I just heard the name Chad, so Chad might not necessarily again be his name, but it might be somebody's name in the living or for somebody. Um, Gosh, he's just making me feel like he just was laughing all the time. Just I can feel his whole spirit. Just like he's so excited to be like in the world, having a great time. I feel like he would have been like funny, like riding bikes and hang on, let me see. He's outside a lot, making he like in a garage. I can see him out in the garage, plaid shirt, like blue and black plaid, which is kind of funny specifically. Um, he, Wearing darker colors, but it's interesting because I feel like he is an introvert. I can feel his insides, but when he's at parties or get-togethers, he was literally like the life of the family, and so but when he went out, he was just so quiet because he was an introvert. But people thought he was an extrovert just because of how funny he was. But he would open up to the people that he was comfortable with. Um, it's kind of funny because he's showing me a turtle. Like he would have come out of his shell with certain people. Sorry. So it's funny because when I was laughing about the shell, he's like, yeah, there's like a Shelly. I thought he was showing me that he was like coming out of his shell, and he's like, no, Shelly. So I feel like there would have been like a Michelle or Shelly with him at some point, or if that's your name, great. But there's like that's how he's trying to get me to her name. Oops. Right. I'm just playing charades with him over here. I gotta try to figure out these messages. Like it sounds like, it feels like, it looks like. Um, and sometimes I just ask, right? Okay, so uh, there's like 82 things that he starts to show me, so I have to figure out like which lane to go in, right? So he's showing me that at some point there would have been like a very close death to him that changed him and it sort of like closed him off. Um, Sorry, my ears ringing really loud right now, so I'm trying to hear and see the things without being dizzy. Uh, there's something around a vehicle. There would have been a like a car accident, an accident with a vehicle. Um, but he's also showing me like mechanic work. So I don't know if there was like a what is this? Okay, I'm just trying to like remote view into the situation. So we're in a garage, and I can hear like all the like right doing tires and things like that. There's like oil changes. I can smell the oil and the things in the garage. So I know that the garage was very specific, to him and important to him. There's somebody there that he worked with that was involved in an accident with an A name. Okay, so his friend that he was very close with ended up leaving from this accident. And so then I can feel like all of a sudden when this person left, his heart literally just closed. He didn't know how to have an open heart for a while. So I can feel it would have looked like depression, but it was literally a broken heart, which is interesting because that was the same thing from the first reading. So that is the theme for the people coming in today is broken hearts. A lot of people do have broken hearts and can literally pass from that. So the message also is to, please make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because if your heart is broken, literally, that can manifest into other things. Um, so his message is for his family to know that um, he doesn't want to necessarily talk about how he left. He wants to share all the good times and the memories of like reminiscing. Again, that's the theme, is like reminiscing. Go through pictures, find the movies. Um, think about the old times, right? And that's not to make you sad about the now. That's to make you think about how you felt in that time so that your body can physically feel those things, right? So it'll be like, when you felt how much love that you had for that person, or those memories of having a great time laughing. His laugh is so great. It's kind of funny because it's like a higher pitch laugh, which makes you laugh even more because his laugh does not sound like it should come out of him. And so when he laughs, it makes everybody else laugh because that does not look like he should be laughing like that. Which, I mean, I love laughing and I love laugh. That's the one thing is like, so let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So I'm gonna tell him thank you. He's sending all his love to the family. Same thing with the first couple. And even if these people don't resonate with you, that's okay too. I just told whoever needs to come in and share a message, that's who needs to come in. And yeah, so I think what we should do, take a drink, right? Stay hydrated. It's hot out there, or smoky if you're up north, right? Crazy. Don't eat the poop lettuce. And let's laugh for a minute, okay? Literally. I'm going to set a timer, and you're going to see how it is to laugh literally for 1 minute. 1 minute. That's all we have to laugh for, okay? So we're going to laugh for 1 minute, okay? Ready? Go. And if you're not real laughing, you have to fake laugh, okay? I don't know how to fake laugh, but your body doesn't know the difference. So fake or real laugh. Go. Here, let's make. I should have went to the bathroom. Okay, I have 10 seconds left. Keep going. Okay, go. Okay, that's a 1 minute. That was only 1 minute. Good job. Good job. I know the world is tough. It's not easy. And so just know, I see you. I'm here for you. I love you. hug somebody today, even if it's a stranger. Well, ask first, right? You don't want to violate their space. But like, what if it's like the cashier you talk to all the time and you're like, hey, can I give you a squeeze? And then they're like, okay. And then you both feel better for it. Right? Just give a squeeze. Okay, Toots. I'll be back again next Friday. I'll see you then. And just keep doing what you're doing. And tap into those memories of the feel goods. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Oh, bye, Sherry. See you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay,